From the campus of the University of Alabama, live sports. From Alabama's sports team, this is WVUA Sports.
Well, we start with some bad news for West Virginia quarterback Clint Trickett. The Mountaineer star will retire from football after suffering 5 concussions in 14 months. He'll miss the Liberty Bowl against Texas A&M. He plans on pursuing a career in coaching. Another player moving on is Georgia running back Todd Gurley, once thought to be a lock for the Heisman this year. Gurley was suspended for 4 games, and then he tore his ACL. Mark Richt announced today that he'll forego his senior year and enter the NFL draft. He's projected to be a first or second round pick, even with his injury. The Alabama Crimson Tide is finalizing their game prep for the Buckeyes. They'll depart for New Orleans tomorrow after practice in Tuscaloosa. Their final 2 practices here in town are closed to the media. Now, a big reason the Tide finds itself in the Big Easy is the contributions of several fifth-year seniors in the program. Nick Saban was asked specifically about how those guys contribute to not only the team's success on the field, but off as well.
I think they buy in. They go back all the way to where, you know, the expectation wasn't what it is now. We had a different kind of player that we recruited then in a lot of ways, and a lot of those guys came here and earned their way. So, and I think they remember those days, and they really believe in the things that we do. And I think selling that to other people is really a big part of the tradition of the program.
Now stay tuned to WVUA. Coming up at 6, we'll hear from a member of the Ohio State Buckeyes secondary. He talks about how they plan on covering Amari Cooper. They say they've already faced someone just as talented. Hear who they're talking about coming up on the news at 6. Also, we'll check in on the Bronze Bomber, Deontay Wilder, as he prepares for his big title shot on January 17th. We caught up with the big man who is in training, how he thinks it will give him a leg up when it comes to bringing home the WBC heavyweight title. That's all coming up at 6. Stick around. More WVUA news at 5 after the break.